What up, fam?
Hey, hey, hey. Let's go, 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 go. Going live. Are we
Welcome
live?
to the stream. I'm pretty sure we're live. I get this
I think.
yeah, I get this live feeling right now. Like people are like looking at us. If you can see us, if we are indeed live, can you just say what's up in the chat?
Oh, hey, the chat says hello.
Yeah.
Actually, they say ho, ho, ho.
What's
And
up, Karate
hey
Schnitzel?
to Micah as well. What's up?
Oh yeah, I feel like we got a '90s rap song going on already in the chat. So yeah, good to see that, guys. Yeah, if you're watching the replay, I don't know, can you just insta smash that like? If you're watching live, then I guess you could wait. But just I don't know, help us out with the algorithm. We're out here for you guys. So
Yeah,
yeah,
time waits for no fools. Smash that like button right now.
yeah,
Smash it,
exactly.
smash it. Turn it
Just
whatever color it goes. What I forget.
I
Hang on,
feel like it
let me
goes
go ahead.
blue. I feel like it goes blue or something like that.
Yeah, turn that thumbs up blue, guys.
But let's not waste too much time. Let's get to the information because there's so much information. We got everything is popping off. Yeah, I was. We were just talking before the stream. Like, I feel like there was a moment, at least for my time last night, where it was just like, no, we're going back up again, and it just everything from Bitcoin to the micro caps just like started to just do their thing again, and that just obviously made me feel good and smart because I'm like, okay, I didn't make a horrible mistake dedicating all this time and energy to crypto. Um, yeah, so we got Bitcoin up 3%, ETH up 1.5%. ETH is definitely like struggling to break through 2K a tiny bit. Dot had to cool off a tiny bit. Also, I mean, it's gonna be the god tier coin for all of eternity. So I guess it can't go to infinity like right away. And just yeah, seeing some other nice green numbers. I have a slightly different looking chart, but I was just looking at Bitcoin dominance when this was all happening. We did seem to be just popping up on the Bitcoin dominance, which might make you totally freaked out for your alts, but I'm personally not worried. Just look how far away we are from the start of the year. This is sort of really where I don't know. It could definitely go lower as far as I'm concerned. But this is a decent spot to be at that is respecting the alts and not just every time Bitcoin moves like $5, just dumping you out of I don't know 70-80% of your alt value. And if we just if we look at the total crypto market cap, it is just a beautiful chart. It's going this direction, going in the upwards direction.
Would you say that it's going to infinity? Is that a fair thing to
I would,
say?
I would, I would honestly say, I mean, just looking at this chart, it is going to infinity. As you can also see from this chart, there will be pullbacks on the way to infinity, but I don't see any other way to interpret this other than infinity.
Right.
It's
This is,
definitely
ladies and gentlemen, this is what you would call a Buzz Lightyear chart. It's going to infinity and beyond.
and
But
beyond.
but
I mean, just looking at the chart as a whole from, I guess, when they started this chart way back in 2014. Yeah, we have this nice little hump here. But look, I don't know. I feel like we're just getting started on this whole thing. But again, this is not financial advice. I hope you know that by now that this is not financial advice. But that's it's happening. So anyways, just moving on to exciting bullish news because that's basically all we ever have, which way it's cool to be in this business. So Congressman Warren Davidson has reintroduced the Token Taxonomy Act 3.0. So I guess they had this in the past and had trouble passing it back in 2018. But basically, this is just an act that would say, let me just read this real quick. It aims to amend the U.S. Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 in a way that removes digital tokens from their purview, exempt crypto assets held in retirement accounts from taxation, and put in place tax exemptions for crypto-to-crypto transactions, among others. Oh my god, guys! Like if this gets passed, that changes everything. Maybe Americans can finally get in on some pre-sales, which would just be super exciting. And I guess then you don't have to worry about just like swapping like a madman, because that's what a lot of people have been worried about, and I guess has been taxed in the past that you are getting taxed on every single swap that you're making. So if this happens, then people are really just going to be throwing their retirement funds into crypto, which would really just bang on to that entirely next level.
Right. I mean, if you look at this thing just at face value, if we're taking it at face value, this is kind of like a trigger for the start of the next ape season. I mean, if you guys, I mean, if you're like myself and you have this dread in the back of your mind whenever April 15th comes around, or it gets even remotely kind of close for tax season, you're just like, huh, maybe I should just, hold for a little bit longer to not have to pay ridiculous taxes. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And, if this thing passes, then you have that freedom to just swap, swap, swap.
That'd be fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of things sort of tricking you always from making intelligent trading decisions, be it $100 gas fees or tax issues, and then you may not make the best trade that you're thinking of. So if yeah, I got a feeling. I got a feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being overly hopeful, but if let's just look at the chart again with the crypto market cap. I mean, come on, guys. The SEC's got to be looking at this chart too, being like, did you get any Bitcoin, Mister SEC friend? Well, obviously, I'm not an idiot, so hopefully that's what's going down. Just in more finance news, real quick, Coinbase is gonna go to the regular stonks. It's gonna be a stonk, Coinbase,
My
and their
stonks.
their pre-IPO valuation is $100 billion. I'd say that's a lot of money. I personally don't have $100 billion,
And you know what?
and
You should not be ashamed of that.
yeah,
That's okay.
yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll be. I don't know. Who knows? I can't predict the future. But we are going to infinity, and I do have a little bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Again, I'm not financial advice, but maybe I will be a billionaire one day. I feel like the dollar's going to crash eventually. But this
I
is
think
just the
that's a
pre. This is just the pre-IPO valuation, and yeah, I expect this to pop off and also just bring a lot more visibility to crypto, which you would think we're already visible enough, but we're not quite there yet. So bullish on that news as well. Yeah, what else we got going on here? Just wanted to follow up. You may have heard this. I mean, a lot of these are news stories. This is top news, not just for crypto, for a lot of things that's going on in the world. But I did want to follow up on it. Beeple's Christie auction has closed and it sold for $69 million. His
and
collection.
420 cents.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's just it's a little amazing that the first major NFT auction sold for 69. Would you say that the traditional art world just got screwed?
There was some funny speculation on Twitter that this whole thing was a little bit of I guess, a long con to trick Justin Sun into paying $69 million to buy a JPEG, essentially.
It's funny. Yeah, I got this Markets Insider, and they seem to think that he got away with the coin, Justin Sun. That the founder of Tron am I getting this right? The founder of Tron, it was trying to get Beeple's thing. But you were saying, Bender, that he was actually outbid by somebody.
Yeah, I guess he got sniped at the last second. It's like those the if you guys are familiar with how eBay used to, not eBay, is it eBay? I think it's eBay.
eBay? Yeah, I know
Was
eBay.
it eBay? Oh yeah. It I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've been on eBay, but there used to be a bid system. So if you got outbid at the last second, that was old-fashioned sniping. And Justin Sun of Tron fame, essentially got sniped.
Oh man, yeah, because that's right. Because your bid would be listed. Man, that reminds me of the good old days when I was trying to get like a Final Fantasy VII piano sheet music thing from Japan because it was just not available anywhere else other than eBay, and I kept getting outbid. It was really frustrating because you'd be like, I want my Final Fantasy sheet music, and then somebody would just jump ahead of you like right at the last sec. I guess they had a bunch of like, bots for that going down, but yeah, this has become very polarizing, and obviously Beeple himself is seems a little surprised by what just happened. But I did. Where is this in this article? I'm just a very organized person in general, because this auction has set a bunch of records. Obviously, the biggest NFT sale, and I think it was saying here that this is the number 3 largest sale that Christie has made in the art world, and just in general, pure insanity going on with NFTs. As they say in this article, the debate is over, and we are merely left to wonder and worry over what it all means. So, I don't know, if you're in high art, if you're a painter or something, like, move over. Everybody's been tweeting and so frustrated. Oh, this guy sold his JPEGs for $1 million. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a dumb argument. This guy has been working at his art for his entire life. He's been painting these digital paintings every single day for over 13 years, working very hard. And honestly, I think they're pretty cool. And I think an artist like this does deserve millions.
I definitely agree, and I think the Twitter quote that you have on screen right now just kind of says it all.
Yeah.
This
is a family-oriented show, so I'm not going to read it out loud, but hopefully you can.
Yeah, we are family friendly here, guys. But I don't know, this whole NFT craze. I'm actually loving the hype. It's a very simple thing for no coiners to understand, kind of understand and start realizing the potential and where the hype is and what this could be if they got into the space. For the past couple of weeks and months, I've been telling a lot of my coworkers and friends in real life, all the no coiners that I talk to and am forced to unfortunately interact with on a daily basis. Crypto is the next big thing. Make sure you buy some Bitcoin. Make sure you get into Ethereum. Here are some of my other things that I talk about. And for the longest time, I'm getting like, oh God, crypto vendors raving on about Bitcoin again.
Yeah, people, everybody I talk to, well, not everybody, but a lot of people I talk to in regular life are still in that 2018 phase. They're like, be careful, man. Like, you don't want to, just don't gamble all your money away. And I've been trying to tell them, since 10K, and then sometimes they look at me like, hey, what's going on with this Bitcoin thing? It's still a scam, right? It's still fake. You're gonna lose all your money, right?
Right. Yeah, but it's funny because more people have been asking me about NFTs recently than people have been talking about Bitcoin to me. And I think it's amazing that this new trend, essentially, is grabbing so much attention and in a way that people can really understand. It's like, okay, it's a collectible, it's art, it's digital trading cards. It's not this crazy, internet magic money kind of deal. This is a thing that I get. Okay, cool. Now you got my attention. And this thing sold for how much money again?
$69 million.
Yep.
69.
You tell some. I don't know. If you tell a no coiner that somebody made $69 million on a digital piece of art, I think that might get their attention. Just like.
Well, it gets the wheels turning in everybody's mind. They're like, wait, it's digital. How did they sell it? How is it confirmed that that's okay? Oh, wait. And then maybe they'll look into it a second. Oh, it's got this blockchain thing. Oh, that's like a Bitcoin thing. That proves that it's like a copyright protection kind of thing. Like whoever bought this collection can prove forever and ever that is the thing. Nobody can copy and fake this art. And because it's actually not that. I mean, it's pretty hard, but you can fake a Van Gogh. You can fake one of these famous paintings, and there's been a lot of stories of even big-time auction houses getting tricked into buying fake paintings and that kind of stuff. And this literally can't happen with NFTs. And I think another thing that's good for the normies is that when you buy an NFT, the price doesn't fluctuate. You then have that NFT for that value. It's not going to go to zero as it's going in your pocket. I mean, it's definitely like a speculative market, but I think it's a little easier to understand if you're not a stonk investor. Just a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, I expect that to just continue on. But yeah, there's more news. There's always more news, guys. Atari to launch a crypto-fueled gaming platform in Decentraland. So with all these like early movers, I don't know if you looked at Decentraland, uh, but it seems like I don't know, it's like not that cool or whatever. But for all of these early movers, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep an eye on them, and it does seem like there's this partnership going on with Decentraland and Atari, and really what there's so many things that need to fire off to make crypto just absolutely melt everybody's faces and shut up about it being a scam or whatever. And a top tier game with major developers getting in, I think is gonna just blow the doors off of everything, because there's a lot of gamers sitting around looking at their computers, and if we can get them to start using crypto in game, and I don't know, I semi trust Atari. I don't like all of their games, but they've just been in the game for a very long time, since the 70s. So I'm sure they've done their research, and I think it's pretty bullish that they're joining Decentraland Metaverse. Also on Coinbase, guys.
There you go. And I think one of the most interesting aspects of that is Atari has the brand recognition, and they are partnering with
Exactly.
probably at the moment the most recognizable brand for NFTs in the space. So you have essentially two giants of their particular niches and industries partnering up together, and that can only do good things.
Yeah,
Well, yes, only in the sense of up only ever.
up only. Yeah, it's interesting because Atari already has their own token, ATRI, but they are still doing this partnership, and that's what we're seeing all over the crypto space. Is that even though, like, I don't know, there's a scammy aspect to crypto. You're gonna get rugged. Like there's risky stuff, but there's also this beautiful sort of cooperation going on where major projects share their code, they share information, and share just all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, I think this is a pretty exciting. Um, yeah, before we get to our top story from the thumbnail, I do want to call attention to this semi new development, staking derivatives. So if you have been in the crypto game for a minute, you may know or remember Shapeshift. This used to be like the OG Uniswap. It was like an iPhone app. I think you could get it on your computer, but you would put in like coin X and Y and then be able to swap back and forth. I'm not exactly sure why they just dropped off the face of the earth, but yeah, they're doing this thing with crypto derivatives where basically hopefully you do know about staking and staking rewards and everything, because sick gains available there. Not financial advice, but the trouble is when you stake something like you're staking your Polkadot, for example, and you're getting about, I don't know, 12 to 16% returns on that staking, and you don't have to do anything. You just let it sit there in stake land, and then you get those returns. But the trouble is that then you can't go invest it elsewhere and send it to Uniswap and do more sort of risky or less risky investments with said staked coins. So yeah, Ramp DeFi is another project that we talked about a long time ago, but it looks like a Shapeshift is looking to get into this market, and I think derivatives in general are going to pop off in general for crypto pretty soon. And I see this as just another angle on that, staking derivatives or yield stacking. So you can, like, you're staking the coin and then you take out a derivative on that stake, you restake that, and then you can I hope it's not a pyramid scheme, but there's got to be ways around this. I don't know. What do you think about this development, Bender?
I think this is it's an extremely bullish play for what's it called again?
Shapeshift.
Shapeshift, yes, Shapeshift. So I'm just gonna say probably half the reason I want to say actually that decentralized finance has become such a huge trend, such a, in like the driving overarching narrative for this crypto bull run is because of essentially what it enables you to do, and that is to take your stale, your stagnant, your sitting assets and deposit them into a contract, just put them online and have them make money for you. And derivatives are definitely probably one of, if not the biggest area of opportunity for decentralized finance. So even if you're just staking your assets, you get like a derivative in return. So for example, one of the most prominent examples of that would be you stake your sushi on SushiSwap and you get X sushi in return. So the entire time that your sushi is staked, you are earning and accruing fees from all the trading that goes on through the SushiSwap platform and all of their cross-chain platforms. And then at the same time, you now have the ability to take your X sushi and deposit it into like Aave, into Cream, Maker coming soon, and you get to borrow money based on the amount of collateral that you have. So you're putting your X sushi to work while you are also still getting rewards for your steak sushi. And that is exactly what Shapeshift. That's exactly what Shapeshift is starting to offer. So you have two different layers of value adds where you can make money on top of making money and then still be able to use your asset to borrow and then ape into another crypto.
Yeah,
So
no, it's you got to do some math and stuff to figure all this out, but you could potentially offset some of your relatively high lending APR with the staking percentage, so you're not just getting sort of Amexed by your crypto land.
Ooh.
Sorry, Amex Slam. I can do that because I have an Amex card. So sorry guys.
Yeah, I got the Amex too. It's technically still an open account, but that sucker got snipped.
Very good move. Very good move. Those are, yeah. I don't know. You want to talk about scams? Like, come on, Amex, garbage. That's just
Come on, Amex. What you doing?
unbelievable.
What are you
Sorry.
doing?
Please don't come after us, Amex. We respect you and your money stealing that you've been doing for a long time.
Protect us, Visa. Visa, come on. You're the man. Okay, now we got Visa protection, guys. Don't worry.
There you go. There you go.
Don't fight Amex.
Just real quick in IPO news, because that's sort of what we do here at Adept Crypto. We are looking for new plays, and Boson Protocol is one that has been on our radar for quite some time because they are doing something actually pretty interesting, and I don't want to go into their entire mechanism, mortgaging and stuff. It is actually very complicated what they're planning, but it is also very unique, and I think that's why they are seeing a $10 million funding raise before they are even announcing when the token is launching. Yeah, but we have been looking at this quite some time. You got some theories about when this is actually coming out, Bender?
Yeah, so if you guys follow the Telegrams, the official channels, so make sure you don't follow and join any scam Telegrams for Boson Protocol. They have not had their token generation event, but across all the official channels, so their Twitter and their Telegram, they announced that the public sale and the TGE, the token generation event, would happen before the end of the first quarter. Now, hopefully they stay true to the word on that and they actually do launch by the end of the first quarter because, guys, it's March. The end of the first quarter is the end of this month, guys.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
The first quarter's already over? I gotta
almost
get organized. I don't know. I feel like where's my million X? Yeah, but very excited about Boson. What's gonna happen?
Super excited about Boson. A great project. I'm invested in one of their partner ecosystems with Gather Network. That's also kind of a cool project. Very similar, I guess, value proposition in their niche. But just as a word of unfinancial advice, not financial advice, this is going to launch already as a huge market cap project, guys.
Yeah.
The hype is insane. I would not advise getting into this thing directly at launch. This is what you call a whale protocol, where they have so many partnerships, so much hype, so much money invested already just in the seed and the private sale rounds that if you invest irresponsibly as soon as it's live, you could very, very potentially get wrecked immediately. So invest with
Yeah.
caution.
No, this is something I fell for early on. You hear about a coin getting talked about all the time. Oh my god, I got all this money in the initial investment. You're like, okay, this is a safe bet. I'm just gonna go for it. But what that also means is that a bunch of people are gonna get their tokens unlocked, possibly millions of dollars worth, and it's gone. So be careful.
And it's gone.
Be careful, guys out there. This is not for the faint of heart. I think that just has to be said. So, but yeah, we're pushing on here. Let's get to our top story here. Terry Crews has his own official cryptocurrency because why not? Says Gizmodo. If you don't know who Terry Crews is, I don't know. That's weird. You should watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine because this guy's a fantastic actor, former NFL player, and just apparently general, like all around cool guy to hang out with. So I don't know. I feel like every day some major celebrity is getting in on this crypto play, and I'm not surprised that Terry is getting in as well. So this was totally not on my radar. Maybe this was more of a
What kind of article title is that? Because why not? Okay, fair.
oh that's Gizmodo. They're just Zoomers or something. I don't know. They're always like trying to just be like, well, this is happening, but I'm cooler than this. So, oh, sorry, Gizmodo. Don't sue us. But they Terry.
No,
Terry,
Gizmodo, sue us. I dare you. You
yeah,
won't.
actually, that would be good press. Yeah, but Terry just tweeted about this about 6 hours ago, so this is pretty new news. And yeah, he's got this coin, usepower.io, and I just went over to their website, usepower, and if I'm being honest, if this wasn't Terry Crews, I would be like, I need more website. If I was going to just blindly invest in it, because that's the whole website. They're just like, check out, lady watching paintings. Currency has power. Buy power.
Buy power. Power thirst. Power thirst.
Power thirst. 400 babies. If you don't know what we're talking about, you should
You're
after
too
the
young.
stream. Yeah, you're probably too young, but after the stream, you should search YouTube for power thirst and.
Yeah, guys, I bet you didn't know this channel was for boomers only.
No, we're an equal age lender here, but it seems like I don't exactly know what the play is here. What he's planning is probably something to support artists, but honestly, it doesn't super matter a lot because it's Terry Crews and whoever these other guys are, and I'm sure it's just gonna get a ton of press. So I'm probably gonna subscribe here to this email list and just see what's going on with Power. And I'm kind of curious when it's launching, but I don't think there's a ton of information out yet just because it just is happening. Social currency.
Yeah, is this a social currency type deal, or is this like an NFT platform? Does it say?
I mean, I gotta be honest, I haven't read through all of this, but it
Yeah,
does seem like, yeah, social. I'm sure he's done his research. He's talked to his friends. So if they can do NFTs, it's probably going to be something with NFTs and sharing of power. If I give you power, you own a piece of me. There's no other way
there
to
you
put
go.
it, and I want to be very careful about who is holding me. No pun intended. Leave it
Dang.
to Terry Crews to have some classic, some good quotes here for his crypto. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Is it just the entire coin Terry Crews himself, and you were buying shares in Terry Crews? I guess technically that is what happens.
I mean, I would buy shares of Terry Crews. I tell you what, if he made an NFT of his clubbing, like xed out dance scene from White Chicks, the movie, I would buy that thing in a heartbeat. If you guys haven't seen White Chicks, um, you know what? never mind. Not exactly an A-list movie, but definitely a fun one.
Yeah. No, it is a good one. Yeah, no, this is kind of what I was talking about yesterday with catalog. Basically, the exciting thing for artists and crypto is that it's going to re-democratize everything. Almost everything in the creative arts has been fully cornered by the major players, the big studios, the big recording labels and all of that, and they are just getting almost all of the revenue, and just a tiny little fraction is going back to the artists. And even if you're somebody like Terry Crews, you're having to right, and you made White Chicks, you're still having to pay the producers and the studios and all this other stuff, and you probably don't see the revenue that you would maybe want to see. And also this, like, these companies have gotten so much better at writing these contracts that they just take all your revenue if you are creating content in any serious way for Netflix or anything like that. They put a contract in front of you that would seem laughable, I think, to normies. Like, if you knew, I don't know, scoring, like writing the music for a Netflix show would only net you a couple $1,000s an episode, you would be like, what are you saying? And this didn't used to be the case. But, you know, even just a decade ago, people were just buying houses off of their TV shows. So hopefully this is a new phase that we are entering into. Yeah. But that's about all the bullish news that I have for the moment. Just want to pop over the chat and say what's up. Glad you stuck around, Karate Schnitzel, and everybody else that's in the chat. If you're watching this now, if you're watching this later, again, like smashing. It's a new thing. It's cool.
Karate Schnitzel, if you're still here, can you explain comment Euro training? What does this mean?
Yeah, that's a very mysterious comment.
Yeah, now I have to wait like 10, 20 seconds for the feedback loop or whatever, the delay to go through. And hopefully he's still here.
Now that I'm looking at the comments, a lot of these comments are pretty mysterious. Blue Baby. What is Blue Baby? I guess I'd have to go back.
It's for the thumbs up. It's for the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, Blue Baby. Blue Baby. Yeah, so smash that like, guys.
Turn the blue.
Yeah. I mean, unless you got anything else, Bender, anything else you want to talk about today?
Well, just while we've been on the subject, here, let me go ahead and grab that screen share.
Yo. There you are.
There I am. Am I on? Can you guys see my screen?
You were on.
Okay, cool.
Chili's.
So, Chili's.
I have a name pronunciation problem. Is it Chili's?
I'm going to say Chili's because that makes sense to me. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of feeling and, feeding into the I guess the narrative right now. It was perfectly positioned. And even before the NFT craze, I did not see this thing ever performing well at all in the slightest. But it is an NFT platform centered around sports and, kind of selling fan gear. Yeah. So definitely positioned correctly for this trend. It is actually wow, 43 right now on the rankings, but definitely in the right trend, definitely in the right narrative. It is recognizable. You have a lot of loyal, devoted fans for these particular sports clubs that will just ape into whatever NFTs they have to support their club, their football club, their whatever sports team. I'm surprised that esports teams are not getting the same kind of crazy money drawings, but
yeah, strange, huh? Yeah, they're mostly doing like a soccer, a European football, and if you're an American, you might not think that matters, but it totally does. People love football, as they call it, around the world, and
football.
I'm just yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, the World Cup could be highly amusing, and I'm just looking at that circulating supply. Is the circulating supply infinity?
Let's see. Circulating supply is 5.3 billion.
I'm at the max supply. If you scroll up, it's just a series of 8s, which made me think of infinity. But
I think they have rounded up. Right now, it says 8.89 billion.
Yeah.
But going to infinity, I like it. Let's do it.
Let's go to infinity. Yeah. No, but definitely bullish on Chili's.
Indeed. And then just kind of going one more thing on the NFT space. If we're talking big name NFTs, some recent hype, if you guys remember about a week ago, somebody torched a Banksy and tokenized it.
Probably Banksy. It was probably him.
No, Banksy. Would Banksy do that? Banksy, would you?
Yeah, I mean, he would never shred his own picture after getting auctioned. That would never happen, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
That's exactly what happened.
But apparently the Banksy painting, there was a video on here somewhere. I think it might have been on it was on a different article I was reading. But it sourced Injected Protocol, apparently, or that's just the investment group that bought the Banksy and then burned it. And then they minted the NFT version, which sold for 228 ETH, which at the time was $380,000. The fair market value for the original, the physical Banksy painting was a little bit under $100,000 USD at the time. So essentially, we're looking at a 4x just by turning it into a digital version, an NFT.
So
and that's only in 1 week. 4x in 1 week? Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm picturing Banksy at home right now, and he's just like flipping over tables and like yelling at his manager and stuff because Beeple sold for a lot more than this. And he was playing this game a lot sooner than Beeple was. This is still very bullish, but it's not 69,420 million dollars.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fair, but we got these little decimal points over here. Bam, 69.
Wow. I tend to think numbers have meaning, and that is very auspicious to see that 69 there again.
Yeah, it's got to be intentional, right? Has to be. Could it be?
I don't want to get involved in any sort of theories, but that's a double 69. Just not bad.
2 more things, just real quick. I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. This is just a cool thing that I found by following Twitter the other day. But if y'all can see this, I have this nice little browser extension here. Do you see that little extension over there? Is that on my screen?
It's gonna kind of cut off a little bit. I can wait. All right, there you go. I got you.
All right, cool. So right next to my MetaMask extension, not going to click it. Don't need you guys knowing how poor I am. But this extension here, you see the 160 right there. Mm-hmm. This is called Gas Now.
Gas
Now. This brings up the current gas prices on Ethereum.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so no more going to ETH gas station because it's always wrong. No more checking etherscan.io to find out that your transaction is estimated to go through in over 6 hours.
So this is very up to the minute. Wow, it just changed right there.
There you go.
Awesome. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, found this one. I installed it immediately. It is super handy. So, I mean, it's free. I think it is solid, not advice. Make sure you take your security very seriously. Make sure you download the correct extension only. But very handy tool if you guys do a lot of trading on Ethereum, just so you can properly estimate and utilize your gas prices.
No, that's awesome. I love MetaMask and the whole universe, but sometimes they also do give you like false gas suggestions. So it is important to do your own research, even on your gas, up to the minute research. So.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, guys, my mustache wants to remind you guys that there is a challenge going on about participating in governance, participating in DeFi, exploring the DeFi universe. So I just wanted to give you guys an example of something that you all should be checking out. I am currently on the SushiSwap forum. All right. So there's my little icon right there. That's me. I've made a couple posts, answered some questions. Y'all should be doing this kind of thing. And it's not just because you can network a little bit. Look, there's me. I made a post.
Nice.
I got 12 likes. I'm so proud of myself.
That's very exciting.
But these are things that's kind of incidental when you do exploring and you look to answer questions, do your research, all that good stuff. you can find out about these projects that are going to have big news coming up. And one of the biggest pieces of news for SushiSwap recently has been their interoperability and cross-chain capabilities. So recently we had SushiSwap come out with, platforms launching on XDAI, Matic, Phantom, and I think there were two others. Binance Smart Chain, yeah, that one too. There's another one, but this is a separate proposal. So SushiSwap may or may not be launching on Solana soon. And that's not just the token, that's the actual platform.
Whoa.
So, yeah. So we could see SushiSwap have a, I guess, well, you can read the proposal yourself. I won't go through all of it. It is pretty extensive, but we could see it bridge out onto Solana. And recently, SushiSwap doing great. Solana has been doing great. Radium, the DEX token for Radium, which is the DEX on Solana, has also been doing well. So just different opportunities, lots of stuff to take and keep in mind while you look for more opportunities to grow your investments. That's all I got.
It's very exciting. And it looks like that proposal's got a lot more sort of comments and traction than some of the other ones there. Yeah, no. This was I'm totally doing this based off your suggestion, Bender, but it's fascinating to go into these forums, look under the hood a little bit. All of a sudden you feel like an insider, and even if you don't just get an automatic airdrop just by writing one comment on one discussion post, it does make you feel a little more like a truly early adopter, and you can get some alpha, as you say, from these forums. So yeah, check it out.
Sweet. Well, that's all I got. Do you have anything to add?
I mean, just bullish. Just
so
bullish in general. Oh my god. Wait. I lost my tabs here. I just I don't know. This is making me feel so good right now. Let's look at the Telemate crypto. Oh, it's up only. It's still just ripping. God. Yeah,
don't worry.
I'm sure this bull run will take a breather at some point, but I don't know. I got feelings about this.
Yes, and guys, if you've ever seen Marshall's his tabs, he's got a lot of them, and I'm sure every single one of them has the total market cap of crypto going to infinity. So you have infinity by infinity, and that can, I feel like that's omega bullish, guys.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I have the top of my thing cut off here, so people don't see all of my crypto market cap tabs. But anyways, that's gonna about do it for us today. Thanks for sticking around. We really appreciate your time and energy. And if you want to join the community, I feel like Adapt is a lot similar to Sushi governance and all that kind of stuff. You can take part directly in what Adapt is doing right now. Just go over to the Telegram and say, hey, what's up? I saw your YouTube stream and I'm ready to help. We need you. We need you very much. So, and we would appreciate anything that you are willing to offer, be it a comment or just your entire life. Let's go. LFG, as they say on Twitter.
Let's go to the moon, to infinity. To Mars.
All right. Well, let's click off before we just make more fools of ourselves. Good to see you. Peace. Later. Air horn.
We out. We're fading away. We still live?